I'm going to do the £10 challenge, spending no more than £10 for a full 7 days, 3 meals a day. Can I do it? Stick around to find out. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name's Jonathan, and on this channel we're on a journey to financial freedom, talking all things money, entrepreneurship and personal finance. This video is definitely going to be a bit different to what I've done before. It's going to be more of a vloggy style. So what I plan on doing is a full week's food shop in Aldi for £10. I'm always looking to save money, so when I seen this challenge floating around on YouTube, I definitely wanted to give it a go. Especially because, as we all know, food is one of our biggest expenses. So I'm always looking to cut down on my food costs. So I have already made a full shopping list and a meal plan, which I will reveal later in the video. And I did price it all up online, so I'm pretty sure I should be able to get everything and be fully satisfied for £10, as long as they've got everything that's on my list. I'm going to be doing all of my shopping in Aldi, which I think is in quite a lot of countries. I know it's definitely in the UK and America. And I am going to be trying to keep this relatively nutritious. I've seen quite a lot of these £10 food challenges and they end up just living off junk food all week. So they live off like 20p instant noodle pots, which are obviously not very good for you. So I definitely wanted to see how nutritious I could make it with having a good enough amount of calories with just £10. And I won't lie to you, this meal plan was quite difficult to make. After a good amount of planning, I think I've got a reasonable plan. So I want to see if I can actually eat well for £10 a week. I don't think I usually spend a lot on food. I usually maybe spend around £20 a week. I think even though it's only £10, I think that £10 makes a massive difference when you're at these low amounts of money. So I don't think I'm going to be able to afford many snacks and treats, but it should be fun to find out. Now I am going to be using some of staple things that I already have in my house. Basically just things like salt and pepper, maybe Italian mixed herbs. Basically just a few seasonings, which I think 99% of people have already got in their house, and they will cost maybe less than a penny per serving. So personally, I think it's okay for this challenge, but let me know if you don't think so. They are optional extras, so if you didn't want to put these things in, I still think the meals can still be really nice and nutritious without them. So let's head to the shop. So I've just got back from Aldi, and these are the items that I bought with my £10. Firstly, I got a loaf of white bread, which was only 36p. I'm going to use this for breakfast and lunches on some of the days. I also got a pack of 6 crumpets that I'm going to have for breakfast on 3 of the days, and these were 25p. And I of course couldn't have crumpets without some sort of spread, so I picked up some sunflower spread, which I'm going to have with my bread and crumpets. I thought I could also use this for cooking with, so I didn't have to buy any like cooking oil, and this was only 69p. I got a jar of strawberry jam. This was only 28p, which I thought I could have with my bread for breakfast and make some jam on toast for a few days. I got 2 tins of Everyday Essentials baked beans, which were only 22p each. I got 5 tins of chopped tomatoes, which were 28p each. I'm going to use these to make like chopped tomatoes on toast, which I thought would be good for lunch. And I'm going to use some of them to make a pasta sauce too for dinner. So I also picked up a pack of spaghetti, which I couldn't believe was only 20p for like 5 servings. I grabbed a tin of vegetable soup, which I will have for lunch one day with some bread. I got 2 tins of green lentils, which I thought would go nice with my tomatoes and pasta to make like a lentil ragu. I got some onions because they go in pretty much everything. And I thought they'd be a nice cheap addition to pretty much all of my meals. Maybe not the crumpets. I got some long grain boil in the bag rice for 45p. Now this says it serves 8, but I'm only going to use it for like 3 of the meals. So I'll make like a fried rice with my onions and some of the other bits that I've bought, like these frozen mixed peppers, which I think are really handy because you can just throw them into anything. And I got this 35p black bean sauce to go with my rice too. I also grabbed a pack of bananas because these were the cheapest fruit options at 69p. And I thought I'd get these as a bit of a snack in case I'm feeling hungry throughout the week and just add a bit of nutrition. I also got some sun-dried tomato and garlic couscous, which serves 2, so this will be part of my lunch for a couple of the days. And I've got a tin of peas to go in my fried rice. I also got a block of tofu, which was £1.50, and a bag of carrots, which I didn't show in this video, and these were 28p. So in total, my full shop came to £9.87, which I think is pretty good for all this food. I'm really looking forward to this challenge, so wish me luck, and I'll see you in 1 week's time.
1 week later.
So it's been a week since, and I've now finished my challenge to eat for 7 days for just £10. And I've actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was going to be quite a bit harder, and I thought I was going to get hungry throughout the week, but I really didn't. So now I'm just going to go through the meal plan that I made and used for the week, using all of the ingredients that I bought. So on Monday, Thursday and Saturday, I had crumpets for breakfast with the Aldi sunflower spread. And I'm usually really fussy with crumpets, so I thought they wouldn't be very good, but these were actually pretty good and I really enjoyed them. And on Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday and Sunday, for breakfast, I had 2 slices of toast with sunflower spread and strawberry jam. For lunches, on the Monday, I had classic beans on toast, which you can't really go wrong with for lunch. On Tuesday, I had some tofu with the frozen mixed peppers that I bought. Now I seasoned it with some salt, pepper, paprika and oregano that I already had in my cupboard. And I had this with my packet of couscous. Now this meal was actually really good, and it's not something that I would have ever thought of to make, so I was really impressed. I'm definitely going to have this again. I also had this on Friday because I made enough for 2 portions and kept one in the fridge. On Thursday and Sunday, I had a tin of chopped tomatoes on toast. I was really busy on both these days, so I didn't actually manage to film, but it was really nice, easy lunch that tasted really good. And on Wednesday, I had my tin of vegetable soup with the ends of my loaf of bread, which for a tin soup, it was good. I personally added some salt and pepper just for a bit more flavour, but it definitely wasn't bad at all. And for dinners, I made 2 meals at the start of the week and alternated them each day. So I started on Monday with my lentil spaghetti bolognese. So I used onion, tin tomatoes, carrots, peppers, and 2 tins of lentils. I also added some salt, pepper, and Italian herbs to make a ragu. And this made 4 portions. Well, it actually made loads, so I could have easily stretched it out to like 6 or 7 portions, but I do eat quite a lot. And I had this with my spaghetti, and I just portioned it out and kept it in the fridge. I heated it up for dinner on Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. And to be honest, I really like this. I would usually make a bolognese just using a jar of sauce, but this was actually really good. And I think that it was actually better when I reheated it after a few days. So this is something I'll definitely 100% be making again. And on Tuesday, I made a fried rice. I used the boil in the bag rice pack that I bought, which had 4 bags in, so I used the 2, so I still do have some left over for next week. And to make this, I used my tofu, the rest of my frozen peppers, onion, garden peas, and the black bean sauce packet that I bought. And I made enough for 3 portions. This was also really good. I do wish that I had some more vegetables to put in it, like it would have been good with some pak choy or some edamame, but obviously I was on a tight budget, so I was really impressed anyway. And I also had my 5 bananas as a snack for 5 days of the week. And that's the meal plan. So what are my takeaways after this challenge? Number 1 is when you're on a budget, you have to plan out your meals. If I didn't have an exact plan for every meal, I would have easily gone over my budget. The second thing is I think that being vegan has really helped. Like if I was to replace all of my protein sources with animal products, then I probably would have gone over budget. Like for example, if I'd used beef mince in my ragu instead of lentils, it definitely would have been more expensive. The third thing is I found living off £10 for the week was both easier and harder than what I thought. Like it's easier than I thought because I thought I would get hungry at least at some point, but I never did. And I did actually get quite a bit of food. And I thought that I just wouldn't be able to have any variety. But as you can see from my meal plan, I did actually have quite a range of foods and I didn't really get bored. But it was also harder than I thought because it made me realize that I actually consume quite a lot of extras, like when I'm cooking and just snacks during the week. So for example, usually when I'm making like a spaghetti bolognese, I'll add like fresh garlic, some red wine, soy sauce, and I'd probably have like a garlic bread on the side. And in the week, I'd have some biscuits with tea, and I'd have chocolate of an evening. But on a budget of £10 a week, there is absolutely no chance of any of that. And I definitely missed all that stuff during this week. Now, I don't think I'll be doing a £10 a week budget every week, but depending on how much you want to save, I think eating this cheap, I think is definitely achievable when planned out correctly. I really hope you found some value in this video, but I definitely found value in doing this challenge. Make sure you subscribe for more content like this, and drop me a like and comment down below if you'd like to see more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye for now.